All right. Let's see here.
Are we live, Aaron? Are we live?
Oh, let me see. I don't know. Are we live? Are we live, people? Can you hear us?
Let us know, people. Let us know. We need to know these things.
Yeah, I guess we're live. It says live right there in the corner. I was not paying attention. So what's going on, everybody?
I know.
So today, Bob, what are we building today? And Salacious, what are we building?
So we are building the Gundam Astray Red Frame RG kits. I think it's 144 scale. Is that what they call it?
144 scale. All RGs are going to be 144 from now on.
And last week we completed the legs, which I'm just showing to the camera here. So both legs, and we pretty much did the waist unit, which is there.
Nice. That kit's going to be so much fun for you, I believe. Other than the tiny pieces.
That's right. And don't forget, Bob's got those little sausage fingers, so he does struggle.
I know Bob struggle. But someone decided to make an appearance on my stream today. He wanted to see his fearless leader.
Oh. Here we go.
There we go. I'll actually give him a little more camera time.
Who is it?
All right. It's a little
Nanny.
Nanny.
There he is. I see him. Hey, Nanny. He's a good lad. He's a nice boy. Is there any echo? Can people tell me if there's any echo in the chat? Because Bob's got two cameras again.
Destination Stone says, time to finish up, and Ewok says, I'm kind of disappointed there was no tantrum last time.
Well, I'll hold your breath. I mean, we've got the hardest bits yet, so... Is Little Miss, is a Lady Miss watching?
Yeah, she is right there handling all the mod squad.
Oh, hello, Lady Miss. How you doing?
All right, so...
Right, we're on to the army unit then for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now myself. I gotta take parts off. Ew.
So I've learned, and I've got my runners in a decent order this time, although you've got yourself one of those fancy runner...
Yeah. I don't know if they can see it, but I'll try to see if I can pull the table over so they can kind of see it a little bit. I've actually got a runner stand now.
It kind of looks like a Borg cube when you put all the runners in there, doesn't it?
It does.
Bob, we need to make a note. We need to get a runner stand, Bob. You need to get one, or I'll sedate you and then I'll order one.
All right, so I have to pull everything off.
So this is B9, and here we're going in for one of the arm units.
One of my dogs is sitting outside the door scratching, so all I hear is her squealing right now.
Oh, what's your dog's name?
That is Sadie. She is a Shih Tzu Maltese mix.
Oh, very nice. How does Sadie get on with Nanny?
She loves Nanny.
Oh.
One of my other dogs though does not like him at all. Like, Sadie doesn't mind it, but Bowie, the Heinz 57, she is not a big fan. She also doesn't like my porg that I have.
Oh, we are pro porg around here, aren't we, Salacious? Yeah, we got lots of porgs as well. What porg have you got?
I've got the one that sings and dances. His name is Peter Porgins. There's old Peter.
Look at him. We got that one as well, but I don't think we've got a name for him yet. What's yours? Peter Porgins.
There's old Peter.
Yeah, he looks tasty.
He does, actually. I think I would rather have one of those spit roasted than a Kawokian monkey lizard.
For sure.
No offense there, Salacious.
For sure.
I will say, out of all the monkey lizards, you are still my favorite.
Thank you. Much obliged. Right, so I've got my B9. What am I doing now? A.
Taking all of these pieces off, and it makes me nervous. It's like, take all the pieces off. Wait a minute, where's the... Oh no, did the hand already fall off somewhere? Or did I take it off and put it somewhere? Oh no. Oh, it's still there. Oh, thank God.
It makes me nervous when it asks you to rotate the
Rotate
piece.
apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always freak out with that, especially with these, because I've never done one of these, so this is like brand new for me. Like when I saw you got one, I was like, well, I guess it's my turn to do it now. Which is really cool that you got an RG for your first build.
To be honest, it was more out of ignorance, Aaron. Bob ain't got a clue what he's doing. He saw you making, he saw you and everyone making Gundam, and he just typed in Gundam onto Amazon and pressed checkout. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Here we are later. He's picked one of the hardest kits to make. He's a silly sausage.
Well, I will say he picked a good one though, because that one is, it'll test your skills for a little bit, but especially with the tiny pieces. All right. And speaking of tiny pieces, I've got to cut out 2 really tiny pieces here.
It's interesting on this arm unit. One of the instructions was to pull the arm unit, pull a piece off, and then stick it in the end. It's really strange. I don't know why they just didn't put it in there to begin with. But,
yeah. They will. I guess they want you to earn your work.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I'm loving this runner stand.
Mr. Salacious, what do you know about bore cubes? We are big Star Trek nerds around here, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, Jen says that Sadie is a pirate dog. She actually lost an eye earlier this year in a street fighting tournament.
Oh. Well, you're trying to get your money's worth, aren't you? Entering Sadie into a contest.
We didn't enter her in that. She did it on her own.
Oh.
She's a bit of a punk.
Bit of a wild dog. Bit of a wild one. She's a real wild one.
Yeah, her and my German Shepherd got a little too close, and apparently my Shepherd didn't like the fact that she was getting too close to her food bowl.
Bless.
Yeah. Yeah, she does perfectly well without it, so. And she milks it too. Like she'll milk her injury for what it's worth. She's very smart. Like if you're eating crisps, she'll sit there and be like, "Hey, I see that. I need that. You don't need it."
I'd never do that. I'd never ever do that. I'd never ever feign an injury to get a benefit. Would I, Bob? No, Salacious. No, you've never done that.
I feel like there's a little sarcasm there in that answer.
Yeah. E.D.
Oh, okay. Jen explained the story a little better because I was not here when it happened. I was at work. I like what you call her, Lady Miss.
It's because Salacious he doesn't really read very well.
Nah.
So, bless him, he tries. He's Lady Miss. He's Lady Miss. That's her name. It's Lady Miss. Everyone knows that, Bob.
What is this? I don't get it.
D25 and D24.
Oh, I see. I guess I do get it. Yeah, there we go. So, Salacious, have you been back to Coac lately?
To be honest, the interdimensional space portal has been pretty busy, so I ain't been back for a while, to be honest. But I do need to get back there. I do need to get back and check out the home base, check out the crew. It's been a while.
I've always wondered what's some good eats on Coac.
Well, the space bananas are incredible.
I have to try a space banana one day.
Yeah, space bananas are good. We got a coffee shop. Have you seen the coffee shop advert on Bob's channel?
I have not. I need to go back and look at it.
I'll show you one day. We got adverts on Bob's channel for all the best spots on Coac.
Nice.
Tell him, Bob. Yeah, so there's a coffee shop on Coac. There's actually a sushi place, believe it or not.
Nice.
It sells Colo claw fish. You know those those big fish from the Phantom Menace.
Yeah. I wonder how you catch one of those.
Yeah. There's actually a margarita bar on Coac, believe it or not. This is all according to Salacious, of course. I've never been. This is what he tells me.
Yeah. If I can ever afford to go one day, I'll go.
Well, let me know if you want to go. I'll come with you.
Definitely. I'm going to give you a tour.
Yeah, give you a tour. You have to watch out. You have to have your wits about you. Them ape lizards.
Yeah, I've heard they're no fun.
No, they're big and they smell.
I like the fact that I'm actually building an arm here right now. Like actually building the frame for it.
D24.
I dropped a runner. Ugh.
Right, E9.
Let's see here. I need to do. What is that? I don't reckon. Oh, okay. I grabbed the D runner thinking I needed it, and I don't need it. Oh, that's the E runner, so I didn't need that at all. I need part D that I took off.
That sounded like you've got a gizmo there.
Yeah, that's Sadie.
What's it? It sounded just like Gizmo.
It does.
Yeah, when Gizmo sings.
We give her like 1,000 baths, and like she still itches. She's just got dry skin. Like this dog has got every kind of allergy to herself that she could have. Doesn't care though. Like she's perfectly content to be just a little punk.
Oh, bless.
Oh, this kind of womps here. I got to figure out how to get this in.
Sounds like we got a monkey lizard called Randy Pink Bits. sounds like Randy, to be honest.
I need to see Randy Pink Bits.
Do you want to see Randy? You want to see
Randy?
Yes,
I got to see Randy.
All right, Bob, go and get Randy. Hold on a minute.
I love that name.
Hold on a minute. Okay, right, prepare yourself for this one.
All right.
Because Randy's got a brother, by the way, called Dandy, but Dandy's Dandy's not to hand. But Randy's still a bit traumatized because Randy was vacuum sealed in plastic and sent over from America.
Oh no!
So there's still a bit of trauma going on, and so Randy's got a few issues. Hasn't he, Salacious? Yeah, you have to go steady with Randy. Go steady with him. So this is Randy Pink Bits, Aaron.
Oh, Poor Randy.
Yeah, Randy's a mute. Randy doesn't say much. But
He's
yeah,
just,
there's a bit of trauma there with Randy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just got. I love the look on his face. It's kind of like a stunned, oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't really change. He's kind of traumatized. So, bless him. Yeah. Yeah, that's. Oh, I'm doing my ventriloquism act again. Look, I'm talking about moving my lips. Yeah,
So,
that's Randy for you.
yeah. CB said, "Is that a digital screen that talks when you talk?" No, that's actually Salacious Rum himself.
Oh, who said that? CB. CB, hello.
And then Ghost says, "Good morning. Are we still building the same sets? Yeah, we're still building the exact same sets. This is just part 2." Ewok says that Randy has the look of "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
Yeah,
The sound of silence.
Yeah, he's had some. For sure. He's been to some dark places as Randy. I mean, look at him.
I don't mean to laugh, Randy.
I won't worry about it.
He really doesn't care.
Nah, he's oblivious, to be honest.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I mean, this is the right arm, so that needs to go. Huh? Okay. Do I have that? Man, I gotta look at something because I think I've got something upside down. The instructions really aren't fair. They really aren't clear. No, I did it right.
One arm unit starting to come together.
Nice.
Getting there. D21 now.
All right, I need G1, C, and yeah, I just need to keep out the C runner and the G runner. Huh, these are like color swapped. So there's like 2 different colors for the green. It's pretty awesome.
I like the thumbnail that you did today, by the way. It looks awesome.
Thank you. It's mostly Canva working its magic.
Oh, I downloaded that the other day to have a look at it. Yeah.
See, I use the PC version because my hands are just not steady enough to do some of the work on it with my cell phone. Like I can't keep my fingers from touching the screen. I don't know. My hands are just kind of like they're in their own world. It's kind of like that movie. What was the movie with Seth Green with the haunted hand?
Oh yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but I know the one you mean.
Idle Hands or something like that.
Yeah.
It was such a good movie. It was such a terrible movie, but such a good movie.
A4. Snip.
I got to remember to do my tiny pieces over my desk rather than over my lap. I think it was Mirage who pops in every now and then on my Gundam builds that said he usually builds on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Just because of tiny pieces falling everywhere. What is this piece? Oh, that came off the foot. I was sitting there, I was like, where did that piece come from? Now I see. There.
Yay. Nice. Making good progress. E4 again. You right, Salacious? Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those beads I gotta put on something, I believe.
How's everyone in the chat doing? How's everyone today?
Keefe, what's going on? Hey, we got Keefe 75 Games in here. He's another gaming YouTuber.
Hello, Keefe. What's up, Keefe? Keefe.
Hey, thank you for the like, Keefe. And Ghost says that Randy never really recovered from his hibernation sickness.
No, he didn't. He didn't, to be honest. He still got the trauma. It never leaves you. So what's Keefe short for? It's not like Kiefer Sutherland, that crazy CIA agent that interrogates everyone. Keefe. Yo, what up, Keefe?
CB says Randy looks like he's seen some stuff.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. Let's just say he's been around the block.
That's good. Let's see.
E4.
Huh. Apparently, Thousandth Ghost has got someone named Ashley. He's one of the he's one of our big patrons coming onto his channel.
Well, as a guest.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He said Keefe says the reason why he calls himself Keefe is because his name's Keith.
Well, there's some logic to that, I suppose. You know, there's some logic to that. Keefe. If you're in Australia, they'd be calling you Keefo. G'day, Keefo. They stick an O on the end of every name over there in Australia. G'day to you, Keefo. G'day. And if you're in Ireland, you'd be called Kiefer. Top of the morning there to you, Kiefer. Top of the morning.
That's one place I've always wanted to check out is Ireland. Don't know if they'd want me to check them out though.
I think you'll be very welcome there. I think you'll be very welcome.
Oh,
E5.
wow. So this armor it slides around a little bit. Kind of intimidated by that. Alright, so I need to take this piece first. Okay.
Is that E5? Have I just stopped off the wrong piece?
There we go. There we go. That's better. I was trying to figure it out. It was like, oh, you need to bend your arm a certain way, and I was like, huh? Now I got it. I had that whole Metal Gear Solid guard thing, you know, huh? That is still one of my favorite games right there. Keefe says, well, good day to you as well.
G'day, mate. G'day. D20.
So I see Kawoki and Monkey Lizards are well versed in the different forms of English.
Well, not all of us. Don't forget, I was schooled in England, so
Ah.
you know, not many of us did that. So it's because I came through that interdimensional space portal in 1979. So
Nanny doesn't speak any English. He still wants to retain his monkey lizard language.
Kowak, yeah,
Yeah,
Kowak.
Kowak. There we go.
I mean, monkey lizards are quite good at imitating languages. To be honest, they're normally, they are pretty good. But it's every monkey lizard's a bit different. So, but I understand Nanny. Nanny and I communicate. He's a sweet kid. He's a sweet kid, Nanny.
Oh, I see. Justin's in here. Hey, Justin, what's going on?
Well, it's Justin, is it?
Let's see. Keefe says, "Gotta go. Just got to work, so gotta run. Have a great stream." All right, Keefe, have a good one, man.
See you, Keefe.
Yeah, I met Keefe through Mr. Ohydro that pops up in my chat every now and then. He's a really cool dude. He's from like the New England area. At least by his accent. Thousandth Ghost says, Salacious, you went to Eton and then Oxford, right?
Not quite. I got kicked out of school, to be honest. I had to be homeschooled.
What did you do?
Well, they wouldn't really accept me in class. I refused to wear the uniform. I hate wearing the blazer. Bob didn't like me being in school either because he said I was an embarrassment. That's not quite right, Salacious. That's not exactly how it went down. Bob used to bring the homework home for me, and I used to do it at home. I don't like monkey lizards in school, to be honest. I don't really know why.
Why is that?
I don't know.
No.
I only used to swing from the projectors now and again. I was great in gymnastics as well. I was top of the class. No one would ever pick me, though, for the football team. I'd always be last.
I know the feeling because I was the fat kid.
Yeah, I was the monkey lizard. I used to just run around and start biting their ankles. I'd go and annoy the goalkeeper.
Apprentice, he walks in, he kept taking out his pink bits.
Well, just we don't really wear clothes. I mean, better to get air. You know.
I can't. I gotta take a break from that comment.
Bob's underpants are always stinky. I tell you what, I don't understand why you humans wear them. After you take them off, they're all stinky. Bob leaves them lying around the flat. They're horrible. Got skid marks all over them.
Poor Bob.
Big white front pants. Sticks them out, leaves them around everywhere. You don't want to sniff them, I tell you.
Let me guess, you've done that and it turned out pretty bad.
Not good.
Not good.
You could choke a dozen donkeys on them, to be honest. E4 and E5. What's going on now?
This is kind of confusing me here.
That's why. It's D, the wrong bit.
Oh, okay. I was sitting there trying to put this together, and I was like, why is this not going? Now I see why it's not going. So that goes there.
I've got the wrong runner, that's why. And that looks much more like it.
Miss Lady says, y'all are great.
Yeehaw! What's y'all doing today? How's y'all doing today, folks?
What's so funny is she didn't pick up that term until she moved down to the south. By the way, I've tried my hand at Red Dead 2.
Oh, great game.
Yes, very great game. However, I ran into a stagecoach with my horse and got launched.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I often will gallop into something. Don't play with. Be careful playing with Brandon because he's sneaky. He bloody kills your horse. He steals your horse. I've got a screenshot, of when we were playing in the posse, and they kicked me off my horse, or maybe I fell off the horse, and they all started shooting my limbs off, and there's just my torso left. Yeah.
Well, that's about as good as what sleeping did to that one kid that joined our what game was that? Ark stream. We were playing Ark Survival Evolved. Sleeping Sleeping shot the guy with a sleep arrow as soon as he found us. Dude just fell flat.
Bless him. Oh, there we go. That's coming together. It doesn't look like you're achieving much, but believe it or not, there's quite a few phases involved to get to that stage there.
Yeah, no. This is this is a very detailed build.
Yeah, you need to be careful about sleeping collectibles. He definitely when I played a few times with him, he would constantly jump on the back of my horse, and I had the lowest rated horse, which I couldn't keep up with anyone anyway. And then with sleeping on the back as well.
Yeah. So let's see. Brandon's dropping a laughing face, and all of a sudden, Sleeping says, "Holy God!" Sleeping shows up just as soon as we start talking about it. He goes,
"Oh, he's there, is he? Yeah, he is."
"Holy God, Brandon is evil. Body parts everywhere." Ghost says that was a good time.
It's true. They shot all my arms and legs off. It's just my body left. I was trying to wriggle to move, but I couldn't because I had no arms, no legs. So I was wriggling around on the floor trying to move.
Lady Miss says, "I need to figure out what to have for breakfast: cinnamon sugar toast, chicken nuggets, peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter crackers."
I don't know what cinnamon sugar toast is, but it sounds good. Chicken nuggets, obviously, staple for us monkey lizards. Love a good chicken nugget. Question with the chicken nugget is what dip? Do you go sweet and sour? Do you go barbecue? Do you go sweet curry? Or do you have a little dip in each? That's the real question.
The curry one sounds good. I've never had that.
Don't know what peanut butter and jelly is. Never had that.
It's an American staple sandwich is all it is. Yeah, pretty much just peanut butter and jelly on 2 slices of bread, and that's it.
Not sure about that. Not sure.
Peanut butter is kind of hit or miss in the world. It's like you go to Thailand and they love peanut butter, and then I've got friends in the UK just like you that if they've had it, they're like, "Yeah, it's gross."
Don't know what peanut butter crackers are. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's just as the name implies, peanut butter with crackers.
On crackers?
Yes.
Don't know. What do you reckon, Bob? I will give anything a go. So
yeah.
But yeah, sweet curry dip is
that sounds.
Is a
I love
staple
curry, so I mean
the old chicken nuggets. So.
Why does that not feel? Oh, that's why it's not feeling right.
A3. Yeah, he kind of. I don't know if he did say you were fat sleeping. I don't know if we went that far.
Let's see. I think Rum just called me fat.
I don't know if he did. I mean,
hey, man. He said we don't have sweet curry here. He usually goes for barbecue.
He used to say, "Get off the back of my horse, though, sleeping. Get off the bloody back of my horse. Get off."
Ewok said he had a ham and cheese omelet with cream cheese in it. Ooh. Ooh. That does sound good.
A3. A3, right. So we have to contend with. This is the A runner. We're looking for A3. There we go.
What am I supposed to? Oh, get it. Do I have this the wrong way? Okay, let me see. I gotta look at it from the angle they're showing me. Oh, okay. Just gotta clean off a little bit of that runner leave off. All right. And then that goes to the side there. Okay. Welcome back, Shack Daddy.
Shack Daddy.
CB says he had 2 sausage links, scrambled eggs, and cheesy grits and toast.
What's a sausage link? What's that?
Pretty much just sausages.
Sausages. I like sausages.
Take this off first and see if that makes a difference there. If I can. There. So I'm trying to slide this wrist piece on. Did I have it up? I had it upside down. That's why it wasn't going. Or did I?
Yes. Right arm is complete.
Nice. Mine's almost done. I just got to put the hands on it. That looks good. I really do like your kit.
So that's his fist. Elbow articulation.
That's
Wrist
really awesome.
articulation.
All right, now I've got to cut out G14.
Let's have a drink, Bob. Let's have a drink. What do you want, Salacious? We've got a choice for you today. You've got water, orange juice, Vimto, or cappuccino.
That's what I'm drinking today. Gold Peak sweet tea.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like sweet tea. That's nice. I like iced tea. Give us some orange juice, please, Bob. Give us some orange juice.
Let's see. C7 times 2. Off-world Adam, what's going on?
Hello, Mr. Adam. How you doing?
Let's see. Sleeping says he's Sleeping and Ewok have never had grits.
No, never. I don't know what that is.
So
we put it on the road in the winter. We put it on the road when it's all icy.
So grits is a kind of a southern staple. It's pretty much just mashed corn. It's pretty much corn that's been ground up to like almost like a gritty texture, and you boil it and put a ton of butter in it. Butter, salt, pepper. You sometimes mix like a country gravy in it too. That's really good.
Sounds good to me.
Which country gravy is sausage gravy. It's pretty much gravy made with sausage and flour. Like sausage grease and flour. Ooh.
Let's be honest, Aaron. You can't really go wrong with sausages, can you?
No, not at all.
No. Sausages.
Which
that reminds me.
Served them the other day.
And that reminds me, Mr. Off-World Adam. I know he is making a shield at the moment with stickers of all his favourite YouTubers, and he asked me for a Salacious Rum sticker. I didn't have any at the time, but I've now got a load on order. So if you drop me your address, Mr. Adam, I'll post you a Salacious Rum sticker to put to put on your shield. Salacious does not want to miss out on being on the Off-World Adam shield. He hates being left out of things, don't you, Salacious? Yeah, gotta be included. Gotta be included. Don't like being left out. It's because I used to get left out of the football team all the time. They used to pick me last, so...
I'll be building 3 kits this week. This one, the one from the one on Monday, and the one on Wednesday or Tuesday.
Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna have to buy another one after this. I'm gonna have to get another one.
Definitely. I would say try it if you want to try something a little easier next time. The HGs aren't bad.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a good stress reliever compared to this one. This one's not bad though. I mean, I'm not stressed out at all doing this until I drop a tiny piece. Oh, okay. I guess that goes in. Wait a minute.
E9. Yeah, don't make sure you put my sticker in a good place on your shield, though, Adam. Not at the back or something. It's got to be right in the view of the camera. Good location for Salacious. Good location. That's what am I doing? E9. E9.
All right, I need to turn the arm out like that. What? All right, let's see. Turn the arm out this way. And having to go back and look at one of the steps I just did and try not to drop the tiny piece I had in my hand. And take that notch. And that goes in there.
So Salacious wrote and recorded some music yesterday.
Did he?
He does come up with these silly ideas from time to time, and he was looking for something that rhymes with monkey lizard.
Funky gizzard?
he came up with Lover Wizard.
I love it.
So he wrote a track called Monkey Lizard, Lover Wizard.
I'm gonna have to hear this track. I love Salacious's beats.
This is like a jungle. It's like tribal jungle music. That makes sense. If that makes any sense.
Definitely makes sense. Okay. I'm sitting here fighting with this, trying to figure out how to get it together, and then all of a sudden it shows me. I have to put the hand on it first and slide it through the hand. Okay, so then take that.
Hello, Mr. CB Hunts.
CB says, have you chosen a game to replace the Aliens game? Not yet. I've got a couple of things in mind. There's a Gundam game I want to try out.
Ooh, is that on PlayStation?
Yes. It's called Gundam New Breaker. So basically you build your own Gundam on there. It's basically you're using these model kits as your fighters.
That sounds interesting. D24.
Right. Then Off-World says, no worries, Salacious, you get top center.
Thank you.
He said, sorry if my spelling gets French twisted. Too much poutine.
You should see Salacious's spelling, don't worry. Just understand what capital letters are.
Shaq Daddy wants to know if we're having fun. Yeah, we're having a blast.
For sure. I find these. This is my second live stream with Gundam ever.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it's a welcome change of pace to all the other stuff that we do.
And there's my arm. I've got it done.
Yay!
Love it. Which I like the Zaku's. They're one of my favorite suits.
So I think I'm very much on the Gundam train now. I've made a monkey lizard builds Gundam playlist, and I think I'm gonna I'm gonna keep doing it. I think
Definitely.
I think it's a lot of fun.
I'm telling you, it's a great hobby for what it is. Like when I got into it back in like the early 2000s when Gundam Wing came to America.
Yeah.
The anime, like I said, it's got some interesting acting to it. You know, the voice acting's pretty funny, but the game, or not the game, but that was fun. I just my nippers grabbed everything and just slung everything, but I don't think I lost anything important. If I did, oh well. No, here's all my pieces. They're all right here on my little mini table. My runner table. But yeah, I grew up watching Gundam Wing, and it was like one of my favorite animes. Hey, Tattoo Toy Hunter, what's going on, my friend?
Oh, I like him. I like the tattoo man. Hello, Mr. Tattoo Man. I like him. He's fun.
Dave's Dimension says he's getting a new PC this week. He might try that game.
Oh, we've got some good people in here. We've got the Ghost Man, Dave's Dimension. I like him. We've got the Tattoo Man. We've got Mr. Offworld Atom. We've got Sleeping. We've got Mr. Ghost. We've got Lady Miss.
We've got a lot of good people in here today.
Good people in. I've never met CB Hunts before, but hello, Mr. CB. Hello. Make sure you come and see me at Salacious Rum YouTube channel CB one time.
Offworld Adam says that the best hangover cure is poutine. Dave's Dimension loves Gundam Wing. It's a great series. Like I said, the voice acting is very quintessential 90s anime.
Poutine means something different over here. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean over where you are? It means something rude over here. Does it mean the same thing over there? What does it mean over there, Aaron?
Well, in French Canada, poutine is basically some how do I describe it other than like fries with gravy and cheese curds? It doesn't quite mean the same thing that it means over there for you.
No, I mean it means pink roux bits, to be honest, over here.
I love that pink roux bits. Okay, now I've got to break out the...
Yeah, we say this, we go, right the poutine, right the poutine. It's true, that's what we say. Isn't it, Bob, isn't it? I'll leave you with that one, Salacious.
That's Salacious.
I'm not getting involved.
Salacious makes any stream interesting.
And we also go, right the punani, right the punani.
No, I've heard punani. Mostly because I watched a little bit of LEG.
In it.
Yeah.
Blood. Easy now.
Respect, pa.
Watch me ride.
Lady Miss, thank you for sharing all of the wonderful YouTubers that are commenting. And all of the wonderful YouTubers that are here, including Salacious Rum.
Thank you, Lady Miss. Thank you, Lady Miss.
We've got 10 people watching. Nice. Let's see if I can finish 2 arms in 3 hours. Oh, that's a tiny piece. There we go. Put my runner back because I won't need it just yet. So I've been watching a couple of people on TikTok that do perfect grade builds. My God.
Is that like the highest
Yeah,
level?
that's so those are like 160 scale.
Wow.
Really well detailed. That's like a week build. Like it's gonna take a while to build it. Because it's so well detailed and there's so many like interesting parts on it. Oh, come on, stay in there. I think unless I put the wrong piece. I might have grabbed I grabbed the wrong piece for that. That's why that's not going in there. I was sitting there like, why is this not working?
Yeah, we've got stuck on a bit that we was fine before.
Yeah, I usually find that like one side works better for me than the other. So like when I start working on the next arm, I guarantee I'm gonna have problems. Let me do it from the other side here. Oh, okay. Did I cut out?
Turn the page. What a sense of achievement to turn the page.
Oh, I know. That is like the best feeling in the world when you get to a new page. Aaron stares at TikTok. That's a new series according to Off-World Adam.
Man, TikTok is so addictive.
Oh, thank you, Shaq Daddy. Shaq Daddy says this is a fun stream.
Shaq Daddy, Shaq Daddy.
Got to dry off my hands there. They're getting a little sweaty.
Mac Daddy, Shaq Daddy.
I cut out both of the D8 pieces when I just needed D9. Oh, I got to do it twice anyway, so might as well go ahead and cut everything out.
D21. All right.
I'm actually building the shield that goes on one side, on the right side.
Look at the size of these tiny pieces we're contending with here. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
I know. The tiny pieces are just brutal on these kits. So I was looking at someone's TikTok the other day, and they were talking about like the allusions to Nazi Germany and the Gundam, like the original Gundam.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for instance, the Zionic Front very much has that same, like a lot of their mannerisms and a lot of the stuff like that is kind of symbolic of like old Nazi Germany. Yeah. So like their suits have like, they have like a desert front suit, and the uniforms are very much like that. The speeches are very, reminiscent of what Hitler would have said. There's no genocide in that, but they just want. It's like it's
a pastiche of
an
kind of homage, or not an homage, but
kind of a lot of symbolism that's similar. Like the Zionic flag is very symbolic. It's very reminiscent of the of that same style that they would use. But as you watch the series and as it goes on, you kind of see more and more symbolism in there that just kind of makes you think, well, that's where the inspiration came from. And like the Gundam itself is very much the colors were made to kind of give it a world market versus a Japanese only market.
Well, those worldwide Gundams you were showing the other day are awesome.
Yeah, the ones from like around the world.
Yeah, are they HG kits or are they?
Yeah, they're going to be all. They're all like, well, they're not quite HG. It's more like no grade.
Okay.
So basically, just easy kits. Oh, these pieces, they're so tiny. And I've got to try to force them into it. Hey, oof oof, what's up?
Oof oof. Oof oof. Oof. Oof oof.
Let's see.
So I did a stream on Monday I do a new stream every Monday called Monkey Lizard Hangout. And
Yeah.
Oof joined the stream.
Nice.
And I had a guest called the Blacked Out Ewoks on there. And so we decided to honor Oof with a symbolic oof. So we both did it at the same time. And then we started varying the vocals to give him a variety of different oofs. Are you up for it, Aaron?
Yeah.
All right, so basically what happens is I'll count down 3, 2, 1, and then we go oof together.
All right.
And then we'll do it again, but we have to change the Oh, I'm speaking without moving my lips again. I'm a ventriloquist. Look. Right, anyway, you'll get the idea.
Yeah.
We'll give him like 3 or 4 oofs to make him feel welcome.
That sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
All right, okay. 3, 2, 1. Oof. 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 One more.
All right.
Oof. Oof.
I love it. Let's see. What did CB say? I'm a history buff myself. I love Roman and Egyptian history is what CB says. And Off World says that he's a WW2 or a World War II history study fan.
Oh, I thought you meant WWF.
Yeah, I was about to say that, and I realized that what I was saying. I caught it like halfway through it. I was like, "Oh, let me say World War II."
I was going to ask him a question about Bret the Hitman Hart then.
Oh my god, this is such a tiny piece, and it doesn't want to go in. All right, I know the way to fix that so that it'll work.
Right, E4 and E5.
Hey, Blue Harvest, what's going on?
Mr. Blue.
The mating song of the oof. Get oofer here, oof.
Remember oof, remember who started it? Remember who, look at my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a ventriloquist again. Look, I'm a ventriloquist again.
You're using that Kowokian monkey lizard psychic powers?
We had special training.
All right, I'm going to have to hold this with my tweezers because I feel like I'm going to drop this piece. Oh, and I almost did. I went to grab it with the tweezers and... But I did like the oof summoning ritual.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a really good thing.
Yeah. Gonna make our guests feel welcome, won't we?
Yes. Yes, that's how you call the oof is what he says.
The summoning of the oof.
Blue Harvest says he just finished his Lego Batmobile. It's nice.
D20.
Tristan, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream.
What up, Tristan? What up?
Tristan's one of my OGs. He's been around since the days when I first started streaming.
Nothing but a G thing, baby. Nothing but a G thing, baby.
I keep forgetting that you're a legendary rapper, Salacious.
That's right.
For the longest time, I had that theme song to your Monkey Lizard Opens videos. The I'm a Monkey Lizard.
And I love to make love.
Yep.
Not war.
I had that stuck in my head, and I would be walking around work just humming it.
I'm just rolling down the hood, sipping on gin and juice, lay back. With my mind on my money, and my money on my mind.
That's so awesome.
Bob's not very good at this. I take offence to that. I take offence to that, Blue. We have, may I present to you, leg, left leg, right leg, torso, and arm. So we are now on the right arm. What was I doing?
Let's see. I'm working on building a shield now. Nice. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch the OG, like the old school Gundam, like the first series, you'll start noticing some of the symbolisms and stuff. Like officers wear they wear very like regal looking uniforms, and they're very dedicated to what they do. There's no like questioning the decisions of like the higher ups. It's almost cult. It's almost cult like.
Yeah. We haven't been doing it for weeks. Second session. This is second.
Yeah, we'll probably have. This will probably take about 3 sessions for us, just because of how detailed this kit is, how detailed these kits are. I am so glad you picked an RG kit though for your first one by accident. I have to say that was probably the best decision you've ever made, because I was intimidated by them, and I've got like 3. But doing an RG kit now I want to get more. I want to get that Crossbones RG. It's got a lot of pirate theme to it.
I like pirates. Piddy likes pirates.
I kind of noticed that with Pilly's headscarf or bandana.
A3. So Salacious has got a new girlfriend.
Does he?
Are you going to tell them, Salacious? Oh, I've got a few. You know, I got one. I've got a few, and I've got a new one. Yeah.
What's her name, Salacious?
Babes from Bar 2.
Babes from Batu.
Yeah, she's on Instagram.
I've got to go find her.
Babes from Bar 2. Yeah. A3.
Hey, Cat, what's going on?
Hi, Cat. Cat's coming on my show in a couple of weeks.
Oof Oof says he wants to have a stare off with you.
There's no point, really. I demolished Oof Oof. Absolutely demolished him.
Hey, we got the Nathan Bowden show in here.
Nathan, Mr. Nath. If he was in England, we'd call him Nath. What up, Nath?
He says he's going to sleep. He must have just got off work. I remember the night shift grind.
Right,
so how do I do this? This shield is so interesting, but at the same time, it feels like it's going to be like a challenge to get it together. Okay, how do I do this? Let's see, is it this one? Okay, so that's got to go that way, and that connects to the arm. But after I build the after I connect it to the shield.
God. Well done, Bob. Well done. You've done it. You've double fisted him. I would not have put it that way, Salacious, but you're correct. We now have both of the fists and arms done. Oh, we're on to the upper body stage.
Nice. I'll get there eventually. This left arm is really, or this right arm is really kicking my behind right now because it's just so detailed.
Oh no, we've missed a piece. There must be a weapon on this arm because there's an extra piece. F10 and A2.
There we go. I got it.
F10.
And then I got to turn that inward. And connect that to there and
G. We've not been on the F runner yet, so it must be weapon. Well, let's see. Is that it? AB. C.
there we go. Oh, nope, that's not quite in.
There it is.
It's sliding out.
Bob has that problem all the time.
There we go.
I tell him, go side to side, side to side. Remember, side to side. You don't like it when I show up. I'm only there to give him some moral support. He says it's off-putting.
All right, now we can work on the left arm. I can't wait to get this left arm done because I like the mechanics of the left arm.
Oh, I see. That's actually an alternative. So so I was thinking I've missed a piece, but it's not. He's got an optional fist or an open hand.
Ah, that's pretty cool. That's probably for like doing that, open hand sword pose.
I wish I hadn't taken it off the runner now, though. Never mind.
That's the good thing about the box is you can just shove it back in the box and it'll you can have it like hanging out there. Put my runners back on there. Oh, okay.
Good night, Mr. Nathan. Good night, Mr. Nathan.
Have a good night, Nathan.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah, this has got some extra hands on it too. There's one for a gun.
Right, upper body. B1 runner. There she is.
There we go. G1 can go all the way back there again. Yeah, I wish this tray was a little bit wider and a little bit deeper. Jen's talking about a show she watched on the BBC.
What's that called then?
Evacuation. Where they show like the process of, I guess, evacuating during the bombing raids of World War II.
Yeah, so they basically sent all the kids to basically all the children from the inner cities were moved to the big manor houses, the big rich manor houses in the countryside.
Huh. I imagine that was probably a scary time too.
It must have been.
You got to think about it. Over here, we really don't have much of a threat for that kind of stuff because most of we'll see them coming because we're just so far away from it. Like our nearest neighbors are Mexico and Canada.
Yeah, I mean, England's pretty dense when you think about it, especially if you're thinking about it in terms of planes, flying overhead. I mean,
it literally doesn't take long.
No, all the major cities are really within from the air, within pretty close proximity. So, I mean, it wasn't just London that got blitzed during the war. All the major northern cities got smashed. Birmingham, Coventry got smashed. Well, all of them, really. So B5, D17.
See, I'm a history buff. I love history, so. And I love the stories of, like, the British Isles before the Roman invasion and all that.
Before the Roman invasion, so wow, yeah, I mean,
yeah, I love like and even during it, like with Boudica.
Yeah, there's some interesting places to go in England to see Roman architecture, or so there's a place called Bath, which is not too far from here. Which has got an old Roman spa, that the remains of an old Roman spa that millions of people go to see that every year. It's pretty beautiful.
I think that stuff's pretty cool though. Like I love stuff like that.
Yeah, if you're into history, then a tour of the UK, you can definitely there's a lot to see from that point of view.
Definitely. I think if I ever do come to the UK though, I'm gonna do mostly like a friends tour. Just go meet all of my friends that I've met.
That's the best way. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way.
So I was telling sleeping in the build group and sleeping Destination Stone and Ewok and all them the other day. I'm actually thinking about doing my first kit bash, which is basically taking parts from all the different kits that you can that you want to build with, and making your own Gundam.
Awesome.
So the concept I have in my head is basically take. You remember that Death Scythe I built not too long ago?
Possibly
the one with the bat wings.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
So trying to see if I can find a kit that's smaller, like a smaller version of that. They don't have any right now, so it's definitely a wait and see when they're going to do it. But find something similar to it, or either just take the Death Scythe that they have now, which is the TV version of that one, and take that and that Barbatos that you see a lot of people showing like their toy hunts.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Blue Harvest wants to know will you be done before the football?
I haven't been watching it this year, to be honest. It's so bizarre. I used to be obsessed with football, but I haven't really been bothered with it this year. Oh no! Dropped my first piece.
Oh, welcome to being an official Gunpla builder now. You've officially made it. It's not about finishing the kit, it's about how many pieces you can drop in one sitting. Alright, so I need to get E2 and E3.
Oh, I love bed knobs and broomsticks, Lady Miss.
I used to watch that like all the time as a kid.
Bobbing along at the bottom of the beautiful briny sea.
Oh my
Bobbing
god!
along,
Uh,
singing a song at the bottom of the beautiful briny sea.
seeing Salacious sing it makes me so happy. Maybe that's what we need to have is a Salacious sings Disney songs.
Good idea, good idea.
Instead of under the sea, under the Sarlacc pit.
like that. Right, we are now connecting arm to torso somehow.
All right, Nanny, I need you to hold those legs so I don't hit them again. Thank you. Now, he will try to steal those legs here in a minute. He's working on a super secret suit for himself. He's using my Gundam models as prototypes.
Who's that, Nanny?
Yes.
Gotta watch out for those monkey lizards. They'll nab your stuff.
Let's see. Okay, that's upside down. That's why that didn't look right. I was sitting there looking at my diagram. I was like, why is that piece T-shaped rather than L-shaped? And then I realized I had it upside down. I tend to do that a lot with these builds, though. Okay, and then that's going to go here. Nope. Here. Closes that in. There we go. Next step. You cut out D3. So have you been looking at any more kits lately?
No, just that really fancy looking Astray that's got the big red wings. But no, I think I'll take your advice and get a simpler one.
I will say that look at some of the Iron-Blooded Orphans kits. Those are really good. They're tiny. There are a lot of tiny pieces in them, but they're good. Barbatos is a good one if you want to get your hands dirty, and since you've built an RG, it's kind of similar. They're not RGs; they're HGs, but there's a lot of frame building in them, like this. Wing kits are cool too because wing kits have a lot of playability to them. The Wing Zero itself transforms into a fighter jet.
Yeah, I think I want a wing one.
Yeah, definitely. That Wing Zero is fun, and they're not hard to find. They're one of the big mass-produced kits, just because it was the series that kind of started it all for like Western audiences. And that was the thing is Bandai actually commissioned the anime first, so that they could sell like robot action figures because Transformers was so popular. Bandai wanted in on the action.
That makes sense. So I'm struggling now with One Piece.
And then later on, you get other series getting model kits like Zoid's got a model kit. Zoid's was all about like did you ever see Zoid's?
I'm familiar with them. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I watched the cartoon, but I'm familiar with the toys.
So I actually had before I went off to college, I had a ton of those Zoid's kits, and my mom gave them away.
Oh no!
Gave them to one of my cousins, and I think my cousin ended up losing them or something like that. But it's okay because they were really cool. They were really cool model kits though, because you could actually they came with a battery pack, and you could put AA batteries in it, and it would walk and move, and it was really cool for a model kit for the time that it was made. It was one of my favorite kits to build too. Like I said, sadly it got given away.
Oh, I think I'm stuck on the shoulders.
What you got there?
Basically, there's the arm piece, and then there's a section that connects into the torso.
Yeah.
And you have to fit it inside this shoulder piece and then snap it into the torso, but I'm just struggling. I'll get there. It's just...
Yeah, that's the frustrating part sometimes, is that some of the pieces just don't line up the way they're supposed to. Until after you get it all in place, and then once you get it in place, you're like, oh, okay. That's where I made my mistake. I deal with that all the time with these kits. There we go. So that needs to be like that. And now I need to break out G and C runners. G2, I need G211. G2 13. So it had me build the... I'm still kind of confused as to why it had me build those two... I guess one's right and the other's left. It had me do it twice and only needed it for one of them. Only needed one of them. I guess we'll find out later. Oh, okay, let's see. G213, G211. So I cut out G211, G213. Ooh, what we have here. Hey, I'm going back and looking at some of the comments.
Who we got?
Let's see. Blue Harvest says he thinks we need to come over. Divine Entertainment, who is a good friend of mine named Jade from the UK.
Hello, Jade. Hello.
She popped in. Tristan's still here with us.
What up, Tristan? What up?
I was looking down at the arm for so long. John Joker's here. Hey, John Joker, what's going on?
Mr. Joker.
G-Force is in here.
Ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
It's one of my favorite lines from that.
Never rub another man's rhubarb. They say that in the film. I don't care if you rub another man's rhubarb, to be honest. I ain't bothered. You go ahead and rub away. They just say that in the film. They say it in the film. Don't bother me.
There are so many wonderful people popping up in the chat now.
I'm pretty partial to the old rhubarb rub, to be honest.
Sasquatch is here.
It don't matter to me. If you want to rub a rhubarb, go for it. How do you rub a rhubarb anyway? What does a rhubarb rub entail?
I have no idea.
Anyone in the chat know how to rub a rhubarb? Let us know. Sound off in the chat.
Mariel says she likes rhubarb pie.
Mm.
So she might know. Ghost said 1,000 Ghost. Rhubarb rubber.
Rhubarb rubber.
I feel like that needs to be made into a shirt.
Yeah. I rubbed the rhubarb today.
You'd make it in like one of those, like, as seen on TVs, Salacious Rum's rhubarb rubber.
Yeah. I'm Batman. Who are you? I'm Batman. Give me a close-up, Bob. Give me a close-up. Who are you? I'm Batman.
One of my favorite scenes in the 1989 Batman was when he pulls out that log revolver.
Yeah.
It shoots the bat jet down.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hey, Rozef.
Man, so I'm totally stuck with these pieces. What the hell?
Rozef wanted to know if Bob was on board today.
Yes, I'm here. Hey, Rozaf, how's it going, dudes? I'm here for sure. I'm a bit stuck, to be honest, trying to get these arms attached, but we'll get there.
Let's see. I need to turn that way. There's just so many tiny pieces on this kit. Okay, let's see. I need to turn this, I guess, this way. Yeah, that would be right, because this is the left arm. You know, I've been looking at all the people that have gotten into building Gundam since I started doing this, and it's impressed me just how many people have been interested in this.
Well, I think we can say for sure that you're an influencer, Aaron. For sure, you're an influencer.
Yeah. I'm kind of like Kylie Jenner now.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know who that is.
She's one of the Kardashians.
Oh.
And not the kind off of Star Trek.
Oh, I don't know. I only know the Star Trek ones. Them Kardashians in that Dominion War.
First time I heard their name, I was like, wait a minute, isn't that a Star Trek race?
Yeah. Yeah, they got. They're
the ones with the funny heads, aren't they?
Yeah, they got the bones sticking out. They're like lizards, really. They're like human lizards.
Did not know one of my favorite authors actually had helped work on Star Trek a little bit. Larry Niven.
Okay.
You ever read any of his stuff?
What, is he a Star Trek author?
He actually wrote the Ringworld series. And it's one of my favorite series of books. So it's about like this. So you've heard of a Dyson sphere?
Yeah.
So think of it like almost like a Dyson sphere, but a ring around a sun. And that's what a ring world is basically it's a giant ring around like this star. And that ring houses many different civilizations. Kind of like Halo, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Only the Halo arrays are kind of out and about rather than rather than encircling a star.
Bob's got a giant ring.
Salacious, I think you would like watching Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. Is he a YouTuber?
No, he actually got his start on a late night comedy show over here. But he always after he insults somebody, he always goes, I keyed. And he smokes a cigar. It's a Rottweiler, but it's like a little Rottweiler. He tends to hump a lot of things too.
Well, good lad. You know, yeah. When in Rome.
Exactly. And he was on I think he was on MTV one time, and he creeped out Eminem. Like Eminem had no part of it. Like he was not happy with it.
Oh dear.
So what did Triumph do? He made a rap song and kind of dissed Eminem.
Diss track.
Yes.
Okay, I'm cheating a little bit now. I'm leaving out a couple
John
of
Joker.
parts.
He says he's heading out, guys. Go into church. Have a great Sunday. See you all in the next chats.
See you, Mr. Joker.
Inspector Gadget is anime. Yeah, it is actually. Let's see who asked about anime. What anime? Yeah, Gundam's theme song is kind of like the Hokey Pokey. I can't sing it. I don't know what they're saying, but it has the same exact kind of theme to it. What am I doing wrong here? All right, so step 1. Oh, I had it upside down. Okay. That's why that's not fitting in there.
Okay, I'm well and truly scuppered. I might come back to that.
Stuck on a part.
Just getting these arms on.
The arms can be a little bit of a pain, especially when you're getting like the shoulder put together with it. Or are you starting to work on the torso now?
I'm on the upper body stage, yeah, but yeah. I can't get the arms fit. So another go. Let's rethink this.
Yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, those old sayings like that, just you wonder where they came up with that.
For sure.
Like, at some point, did they actually skin a cat?
Cat meat. Don't fancy it, to be honest.
Yeah, I've heard it's stringy.
It's stringy.
I don't know. Alf seemed to like it.
Rawsoft says, is this your second build, Bob? This is part 2 from the first build. So part 1 was creating 2 legs, and this is part 2, and I've created 2 arms.
Yeah, I'll say we'll probably be doing this in 3 parts, just because it's such a detailed build. But I think once we get everything put together, it's going to look perfect. And they give you all these decals. I don't foresee myself using many decals on this, other than just to do touch-up work.
Oh, I see. It goes like that. Suddenly it makes sense.
It finally clicked, huh?
Right. So that goes like that.
Okay. Now I need to cut out F14. Hey, Vintage Toy Rush. The model I'm working on right now is the RG Zaku II. Salacious is doing the Red Frame Astray.
Yeah, so this is what we're working on. This little bad boy here. As it's customary fashion, Mr. Rush, for our first outing in the Gundam building world, we've gone for one of the hardest ones you can get.
Yeah, so glad to see so many new faces in here.
Mr. Rush. He's a good guy, Mr. Rush.
Yeah. I think I've seen him pop up in a couple of your streams.
He's got a fantastic toy collection.
I'm going to have to check him out.
A lot of cool vintage Japanese stuff, actually.
Ooh. Yep, definitely going to be checking him out after the stream here.
So a quick summary. We've got 2 legs. This took almost 3 hours to put these legs together, believe it or not.
Yes.
And we've got a torso, or part of a torso. That's the waist. And then upper body. And then arms. I'm trying to fit the arms now to the upper body.
Okay, I see what I need that other piece for. Remember I said I had to build 2 of these weird L-shaped pieces here?
Yeah.
That's going to be for the shoulder piece that I'm going to be building here next. These RG kits, they're so detailed, and it just blows my mind how just... Like, you move the arm, and the armor actually flexes, and I like that. it moves along with the armor, or moves along with the suit. I've never had a kit that did that. Some of the old, like 1/100s would do that. I remember back in the day, they used to come with screws. All right, let's see here. I'm working on pretty much finishing up the touch-up work here on this arm, and I should have the left arm done. Which you're done with your arms, aren't you?
I am, but I'm still bloody stuck trying to get the arms on the shoulders. The instructions are not totally clear.
Yeah, sometimes the instructions can be a little rough. Thousandth Ghost says Vintage Toy Rush has an amazing collection. I'm gonna share the link there with Vintage Toy Rush. So guys, if y'all haven't checked out Vintage Toy Rush, go check him out.
Yeah, if you want to see his toy room, we did a live stream yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, and you get to see a bit of his toy room.
I didn't want to do that. Let me put my banner back up there. I forgot to have the banner up there going the whole time. And hide that one. I was trying to. Yeah, there we go. Our ticker. I've got a ticker going. Meant to have that going the whole time. I am still learning this program. Like, I played with it a little bit when I got it figured out the other day, and come to find out, so I have a brand account for Google, and then I have just a regular email account.
Yeah.
I kept clicking on my email account rather than the brand account.
So I think I'm going to cheat and leave one piece out that I just can't get in. It still doesn't seem to matter, because I've still managed to get the arms on the torso, but there are these shoulder pads that I just can't get on.
Let me see how the shoulder pad goes real quick. I might be able to help you.
Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's this piece here.
Okay, so you're going to have to take the arm off.
Yeah. So if I just
take the arm off, and then it slides a certain way in there.
Yeah, I just can't. Let's move my camera.
I gotta pick my chair back up because it keeps dropping. I got a bad piston in this chair. So let me see, and let me look at your instructions a little bit there, because I can probably walk you through it. I think the next time if we do an RG together. Okay, so you see how that notch is set up there on the top where it's got the two little red dots?
The two little red dots.
That means that needs to be pointing in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's...
And that's probably looking at it from like the inside. So if you look at the inside of the... Let me see if I can find something similar. Because mine doesn't really... There we go. So you see mine's kind of showing those two red dots. Well, you can't really see it. I'm going to have to get a little closer. I keep forgetting my camera set up to... But right... Oh, it's not going to focus. Of course. I was going to try to show you, but my camera's just not cooperating.
Don't worry. I think it's a piece that I can take the arms off later, and
you can put them back on.
I don't think it's going to stop me from carrying on, and I've spent enough time trying to work it out. So
It's more or less just it's a detail piece is all it is, and then eventually it may come into play when you know later on when you're getting.
I can't work out this kind of like I can't match up the view of the piece.
Yeah.
For some reason. I think that's it. No, it's not.
All right, I need to cut out this tiny E1 piece without dropping it. Vintage says nothing like starting out at expert level.
That's right, isn't it, Randy?
Face. Poor Randy. You know, I remember seeing Randy now. I remember seeing him.
Poor old Randy. He's been through the ringers, Randy.
I still say that Apprentice Ewok needs to get him an RG. So funny story with that master grade death scythe that I built. I lost a polycap during the stream. Well, the other night I was building that. I was building my what frame? What kit was that? Oh, yeah, the unicorn.
And you found it.
And I found it. It was sitting right on the floor, right beside me the whole time. Like it was underneath a box that I was using as my like waste box.
We call that over here Sod's Law.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've spent enough time on that. I'm moving on. I've got to keep moving.
I've noticed between watching you and Blue Harvest and everybody else, I've started using some of y'all's terms.
Some of our colourful language.
Yes.
It's actually quite primitive language, really. We're quite... We're all working class lads over here in England. No airs and graces. Just say it how it is.
Exactly, and that's what I love about it is that you know you say it how it is.
It's starting to look like a robot or an exosuit, or what do you call it? Is it a robot? It's a robot, isn't it?
Mobile suit.
Mobile suit.
Yeah. Mobile unit, mobile suit, worker unit. They go by so many different names now, and like in the original Gundam, it was mobile suit. Because that was the name of the cartoon, Mobile Suit Gundam. One of my all time favorite, like, had to be just a joke they came up with, and it ended up working out. Was the Ball Gundam? It's not really Gundam. It's like Ball is what it's called, but the video game Gundam Battle Assault kept referring to it as Ball Gundam. I'd never laughed so hard in my life to see it. It's just a ball with a cannon on top of it and two hands. Two little mechanical arms, and that's it.
No alarms coming out of a ball.
And I've actually built like and it was funny because Bandai sent out a ball twin set. And I've never laughed so hard in my life at the fact that there was a 2-ball Gundam kit.
Parables. New balls, please. I don't think it's going to let me get away with not putting this in, actually. I need to... Let's just check I have got the right piece. D5.
Let's see here. Let's see. Vintage says, Mr. Rum, nothing like starting it. Okay, I already read that one. Let's see. Quick, break out the teleporter and come over to work it out.
Yeah. Interdimensional space portal.
Let's see. All right. Mariel says, yep, that's usually how it goes. When you lose something, you find it when you don't need it. Off-World Adam says, looking beautiful as always. And Nemero says, you haven't ever seen me. So I don't care. Your persona is addictive attractive.
Oh.
Ewok responded to my joke, a pair of balls.
Terrible.
And then now we have Blue Harvest says, I saw you on a sleeping video.
He's trying to be funny. I think. He's trying to make a sleeping pun. Like he's...
Let's see what we got here.
It's quite satisfying having a pair of balls in your hand. You ever had those?
Yeah.
You ever had those massage balls in your hand before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's quite therapeutic.
Yeah, I bought a pair from Disney World at their China Pavilion.
Yeah, I like having a pair of balls rolling around in my hand.
I remember I made a joke about him one time. I said, yeah, I just bought my first pair of Benoit balls. And someone was like, don't say that.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like that's in there. Because that went in there so smoothly on this one. And, oh, no, it's supposed to float. Okay, never mind. Not supposed to float like that, but I guess they all float down here.
We got a floater.
All right, let me see how this is supposed to go. I got to look at this again. Is it like that? No, it's not. So that piece goes like that. There we go. And then this piece goes on the hand like so. And you just work that into Nemariel. I would defend you if I wasn't busy playing around with tiny piece robot pieces.
Defend her honor. Defend the honor of the lady, miss. Defend her honor. I challenge you to a sword fight to defend the honor of my lady, miss. And that's what you got to do. Defend her honor. I challenge you to a sword fight or a joust.
I've always wanted to try jousting, but I hate riding horses, so.
Or we could do cat jousting.
Either just get ostriches.
Ostriches, yeah, that'll do.
Just like the game Joust.
They'll peck you. They'll come at you. They'll peck you. Pecker. They'll pecker.
I had an uncle that used to work on an ostrich farm.
My pecker's bigger than your pecker.
This is why I love Salacious. But yeah, I had an uncle that used to work on a ostrich farm. It was really cool. Like he actually would give us tours and stuff, and we'd go see the eggs incubating. It was just like Jurassic Park. It would rotate. The eggs would get rotated and moved around, and got to see one hatch. It was really cool. The guy sold all of his ostriches and emus, though. I used to have an emu egg. It's a really beautiful egg. It's like a almost deep green.
We lay eggs, you know. Well, the female monkey lizards lay eggs. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's true. Monkey lizards have eggs.
So how goes the monkey lizard defense funds? Have y'all stopped the spit roasting campaigns yet?
Things have settled down, to be honest. I think the campaign's been pretty successful. So we ain't seen a spit roasted monkey in quite a while. So yeah, I think all things considered, the monkey lizard army is growing stronger every day.
Good.
So pretty good.
Because I know Nanny has been worried lately. He says he's afraid to go anywhere because people might try to spit roast him.
No, he's all right. He's all right, Nanny. He's all right. We got his back. We got your 6, Nanny. We got your 6. I'll send in the monkey lizard speeder squad if necessary.
That is so. I love the monkey lizard speeder squad.
Yeah. Badass. They're badass.
Oh yeah, I am supposed to ride a horse. I was supposed to ride it since my 275th subscribers, I guess, or 300 subscribers. One of the two. I promised that I would ride a horse if they got me there.
I think we all want to see that, to be honest, don't we? Put in the chat if you want to see Aaron riding the horse naked.
Okay, naked might not.
Go ride naked.
Well, not the old lady, but the lady that owns the barn might.
You and me, kid. I'll ride a horse. You ride I'll ride a cat. You ride a horse. Both naked. We'll go galloping through the fields.
Oh no!
We'll film it. We'll film it. It's got to happen. It's got to happen, innit? We can have a joust off, couldn't we? Naked. You point your joust at me, and I'll point my joust at you. We can try and joust each other. I'm coming for you, Aaron. I'm coming for you. I'm pointing my joust at you. I'm going to stick my joust in you. Get him. Get him.
Let's see. Rum, I will have to send you a Kowokian recipe from Galaxy's Edge cookbook.
Who said that?
Blue Harvest. No, it was Apprentice Ewok says that.
You surprised me.
Razav says horse, naked, completely hairless, Aaron and the horse.
Yeah.
Dear Lord. We got our first joust.
Yeah.
And the Marior Swan's booth. Oh boy.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Just everybody in here is awesome. Mostly you, though, Salacious. I can't take the credit away from you.
Oh, thanks. I'll take it. I'll take it. Bob's kind of useless, really. He's not really doing anything. He's just here. Thank you, Salacious. Thanks for that. Always there to provide a confidence boost, aren't you, Salacious?
I gotta say, if we didn't have his confidence boosts. I'm still waiting for that new Aliens game to come out. It's supposed to come out this summer.
Yeah. The Fire Team one. Well,
yes.
So sick.
I would be down to do some streams with y'all on that.
100%. Yeah, we'll have to make a fire team. We'll have to put a fire team together, won't we?
Yeah.
I don't know how many people you can have in a fire team, but
I think it's 4.
we need to get Brandon back on the saddle, don't we?
Yes.
To vanish his demons.
I can't believe I beat that game. I almost had a heart attack during that. My heart stopped for a second. I was like, oh, this is not good. So let's just stay up late. We got Bond to watch, is what Sleeping says.
Oh, God, yeah. They're watching it at like 4 a.m, though.
Knob Hit and Conquers. She says she's going to take... Oh, you didn't quietly slip out. I caught you. I'll get my coat. We got Bond to watch.
I love James Bond as well. I love a bit of Bond, but...
Also, let's ride. I guess it's time to play some Red Dead at some point. Let's see here. Blue Harvest says he'll be there. Come on, UK, beat the American. Will there be facehuggers? I believe so. I think I saw like one chasing a member of the fire team.
They've actually gone for it, and there's quite a few different varieties of alien and facehugger on this one.
Nice. So they're kind of living up to like the old comics.
Yeah, and they're on the latest trailer. They've got a few different maps as well. They've got some prequel maps that look like there's like the head room from Prometheus.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's see. What's for lunch, Nemariel? Someone said, come on, Salacious. Apprentice loves Paw Patrol. Go to sleep early, wake up for us.
Right, I need to move on. Just put that there. I need to move on. That's just ridiculous. I'm still stuck on that piece. I'm moving on. Sod it.
She's having chicken nuggets or a hot dog.
Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets.
Oh, the bread went moldy. Oh, no. All right. Blue Harvest says it's football time. See y'all, everybody later.
See you later.
Paw Patrol frozen in Minecraft.
G1.
All right, I'm working on building the body now.
14.
We get the runner B. I haven't broken out runner B since the arms. I love that the B is set up just for the frame.
That's helpful, isn't it?
Very. All right, so I got to take this out.
D1.
All right, I got to clean that up.
An F13.
I didn't even need to cut that. That just popped right off. I need to clean that off. There we go. All right, now to start. B runner back again because I don't have anything else but extra hands. Ooh, no way. Are those posable hands? Okay, Bandai, you just outdid yourself. Posable hands on a 144 are rare. At least for me, like in any HG, you're not going to get posable hands. You just get like 3 sets of hands. I'm blown away by this. Like I did not think I would enjoy an RG, but I'm enjoying this now. If I'd have chosen probably a different RG, yeah, I hated it. If I'd have chose that Banshee Norn, I think I would have been punished.
Well, some of the pieces are tiny. Look at this little piece here. I mean, that is absolutely crazy.
I think I'm almost. Oh no, I've got more tiny pieces to work with for the hoses on the face. Zaku's are just riddled with hoses everywhere. All right, so I need to turn this that way. And this way. There we go. That is oh wow, I'm actually building the cockpit. Oh no, I take it back. There's a tiny piece right here, and that's the seat for the pilot. Please tell me there's not a pilot piece. I would be broken if that was the case. Because that seat's tiny enough as it is.
Oh my god, I think I need tweezers for this bit.
You probably will. Huh. So there are pieces that So I've just realized now that there are some pieces I took off of my the arm runner that I've got to utilize now. Let's see. There we go.
Oh no. Oh no.
What'd you do?
I've dropped a piece and it went under the desk.
Oh, oh no.
Right.
Well, that makes you the exact official Gundam builder that you need to be.
Right, I'm disappearing for a second.
All right. Go look at this real quick. We've got 16 likes already. That's awesome. You guys rock. Huh, that's cool. Bob the Builder. I have never watched Paw Patrol. Like, everybody's talking about Paw Patrol. I've never watched it. E9.
Oh, I had to fish a piece with a knife from under the table. What a nightmare.
Yeah, I've been there and done that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate it. Every time I drop a piece, I cringe. I don't know if I'm supposed to cut that off or leave it on. It's marked red. Oh no, leave it on. Leave it on. Okay. I was looking at, like, do I need to cut that off? And then all of a sudden I looked at it, I'm like, no, it's totally supposed to stay on there. All right, so from this, okay, there we go. Oh, no way. Is that freaking does the hatch freaking? Oh, yes, it does. That's cool. So this comes with a hatch that opens.
That's cool. Oh my god, I have come across the smallest pieces and I can't even grip them, let alone slot them in. Right. I'm gonna have to.
No, it doesn't slide open. I see what it does. It tilts open. It's really cool. Yeah, those tiny pieces are nightmares. I have struggled with tiny pieces like every time I go to build. I mean, that is really cool right there.
Sweet. Oh, Bob's done it as well. Bob's got it in. You rammed it in the end, didn't you, Bob? bit of blood pressure. You shoved it in there and it's clicked in. Right. Sometimes, I'm not being funny, but you do just have to use a bit of blunt force and it just clicks in.
I'm going through and looking at, say it again, Paw Patrol. What, Paw Patrol, Nemariel? Paw Patrol? Yep, that's exactly what it's short for. Gundam Plastic Model, Gunpla. So that's why if you ever hear Gunpla, that's what that means.
Right, it's taken me ages. I don't know if you can see, to do that one bit.
Oh my god. That is, I see why that was a struggle there. That's mean. And that's just mean.
That's mean. That is mean. Right, E7. Let's get that pace
Sleeping
going.
says Bob's a bit of a rammer.
It's been known. Yeah, he sure is.
It's Paul, not Paul Patrol. Paul Patrol. There, Paul.
He's got no stamina, Bob. He's got no stamina whatsoever. Shoves it in. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt.
Ask for a sandwich later. So I got absolutely cooked the other day at a water park I went to. And now I'm finally starting to like heal and I'm itching all over from just flaking.
Basically, that's what old Randy feels all the time.
I feel like poor old Randy.
He's always itching. He's always having a scratch. Look at his body.
Yes.
He's got really bad skin.
Oh, poor Randy.
Yeah, we have to lather him with moisturizer because he gets, look at him.
I imagine so being stuck in a
Look at his neck.
stuck in plastic wrap. Oh my god. Poor Randy.
Bless him. Bless his little cotton socks.
18 likes. Oh, and I almost gave myself a dislike by accident. Also, Sleeping says you can't tell Rome about the sun. They don't have it over there in the UK. It's gray and rainy every day.
It is. It is.
I probably could live in the UK then.
There's no point in looking at the. We're obsessed with watching the weather forecast on TV, but it's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Grey and wet. It's going to be grey and wet today.
So Nim says, Aaron, what's the name of Callow's dog? Woof. Woof. She says it sounds like I'm saying wolf. She picks on my accent way too much.
Right.
Oh, I was supposed to do this before I put the... Do I have these on? I have these on backwards, I believe. Oh, no. There we come on. There we go. Fold that in place. Fold that in place. And booyah. Torso's looking better.
Booyah.
Booyakasha. All right. E21. E8. Now, this kit's not going to take us too much longer. I think maybe one more session and we should have a complete build.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
E21. Yeah, I say water. I was looking at Ewok's thing. He says Aaron pronounces water the same way that my grandma does. She was born and raised in Indiana. I gotta find H runner again. Let's see, that's G. There's H right there. And I need this one here. What do you call something you put your clothes in to get cleaned? A washing machine?
Same thing. Yeah. Washer dryer.
Yeah, washer.
Washing machine. Tumble dryer.
I have a friend, Destination Stone says, yeah, he has a friend that pronounces creek as crick and crayon as crayon.
Creek, crayon.
That's very deep. That's very deep Southern.
Creek, crayon. Like crayon. Arkansas Day Rudaball.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play some. I'm gonna have to play some Red Dead with y'all.
Holy cow! My pants are burning. Yeehaw.
You know, it is actually. They say it's easier for someone from the UK to do a Southern accent than someone from like the rest of America.
Yeah, I think.
Like if you look at The Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln,
yeah,
he does a perfect Georgia accent.
Some of the accents are hard.
Yeah.
Boston.
I can never do the Sean Connery one. That one's always tough for me.
Oh, Sean Connery, 007,
sure.
License to Kill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Show Miss Moneypenny.
Miss Moneypenny.
Oh, this Zaku looks really good.
Howdy, y'all. I'm from Texas.
Put your britches on and let's ride.
Yes, sirree.
He says, I feel like I need to be high to listen to this accent talk. It would change the entire stream.
We can ride all night.
See, everybody in my family's just been here. They've never moved from South Carolina. And the area we live in is known as the Charleston. It has a thick Charlestonian accent. So, like, if you hear some of the older folks talk, the way they don't pronounce their R's, so it's like Tyga.
Tiger.
And it almost sounds like Foghorn Leghorn. I do declare.
Oh,
I say
yes,
that, boy.
Sure, I do declare.
I say.
I say.
Boy.
Boy. Teach me some words. Teach me some more. Tell me a sentence. Do a sentence and I'll copy it.
So, here's one for you.
Go on.
That's slower than molasses.
That's slower than molasses. How'll that be? How'll that be?
You almost dropped the TH. Slower than molasses.
Slower than molasses.
So for instance, if you go say it, you go, that's slower than molasses. So basically, you just drop that you drop the TH and it becomes slower in.
Slower in molasses. Well,
that's a very common one.
Well, bless your heart.
Yeah, bless your heart could be an insult or a, oh, you feel sorry for them. Well, bless your heart. Aren't you just special?
Aren't you just special?
Aren't you just special basically means, yeah, you're kind of dumb.
Yeah, we say that as well. You're special. Bless him. He's a bit special, ain't he? He's a bit special. Bob's a bit special, ain't you, Bob? Well, bless your heart. How'd that be? How'd that be?
Have fun, Sasquatch. High on life, kids. Don't do drugs.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Salacious, you'd fit right in, as what Nemariel says.
Yes, sir.
Can we have Aaron do his British accent? Well, my British accent isn't all that best.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Hello, Governor. Righto then.
That's not bad. That's southern. So you've got a southern twang.
I can try to do a Scottish one. Like, it's not the best.
Go for it.
Try to do it and push a piece in. It's not working. How was I gonna do it? No, I can't think of a phrase I want to use. Crap, I'm drawing blanks. The Irish one's not hard to do at all. It's very
I can't even do. I
can't even do it, Scotty.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Cotton, I can't do it. She can't hold much longer.
She doesn't have the power, Captain.
Yeah, I can't. I always forget to roll my R's.
She doesn't have the power, Captain.
Yeah, dunno. And the thing is, like, I'm all about my Scottish heritage. Because, like, apparently most of my ancestors were from Scotland.
Scotland,
Ireland, Wales,
Scotland.
England. A lot of English on my mom's side.
Yeah, get everywhere. Get everywhere to bloody English.
Then there was that one Portuguese ancestor I found out about. That was pretty interesting. I did one of those ancestry DNA kits, and it's like, yeah, you're like 0.2, you're like 2% Portuguese. I was like, huh. That's new.
Ha.
I was going to see if I could act like a Venus flytrap and catch that fly that just came in here.
Oh, it's in. We're in business.
Nice.
All right. That doesn't look complicated at all.
Come on.
G1.
Yeah, I've got a piece here that's really showing its difficulty. I've got to try to squeeze it into place and get it to pop. Such a weird piece. Let's see. Rum, they like to barbecue things in Texas, so I would avoid it. Well, bless your heart. You were confusing life with sleep deprivation. I've got a great one. It puts the lotion on the skin.
Puts the lotion on the skin.
Or else it gets the hose again. It does what it's told.
H. We're on H now. Bloody hell.
I love the way y'all pronounce the letter H. Y'all actually pronounce it, rather than just being lazy like us. Did I cut something wrong here?
H1 and 2.
Oh my god, this is just like sand. I hate sand.
It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. Oh, Padme, stop looking at me like that in that black dress, Padme. Padme, don't look at me like that. You're gonna make me want to cut up this apple with a knife and fork and use the force to fly a piece of apple into your mouth. Padme.
That all happened.
You're making me look at you in a pervy way, Padme, with that backless black dress. Padme, stop it, Padme.
Here's another good saying here. I remember when you was about knee high to a grasshopper.
I remember when you was about knee high to a grasshopper.
Just head on down over yonder with this here bag of boiled peanuts and take that there can of oil to your granddaddy's tractor.
Just head on down over yonder with this there bag of boiled peanuts and take the can of oil to your granddaddy's tractor.
So the way I say it is bald peanuts. Almost like they don't have any hair. Bald
peanuts. And take that there can of oil to your granddaddy's tractor.
And oil is all.
Oil.
So almost like the little word all, like all of y'all.
All y'all.
All y'all.
All. Take that there can of oil. Take that there can of oil to your granddaddy's tractor.
Also, our sense of direction is pretty funny. Like, for instance, we'll say we're almost close when we're like an hour away from the destination. We're almost there. We're almost there. I remember I asked my dad one time, I was like, Dad, where are we going? He said, the hell if you don't change. That's another one that we use quite often. The hell if you don't change. I remember I watched like this weird independent movie that my uncle had found one time. It was like Redneck Star Trek.
Redneck, that sounds good.
It was really good. It was so terrible it was good. Or was it Redneck Star Wars? It was one of those two. But anyway, it was like they flew around and like basically their spaceship was like an old camper. It wasn't like a Winnebago like off of Spaceballs. It was legit like one of those old like tow behind campers. Apprentice Ewok says a Scottish person at my college said they talk like they have a really bad taste in the middle to the front part of their tongue. Bald peanuts started showing up at Dollar Trees outright. New York gangster is what Jen said. Haha, not bad. Slipped a bit of New York gangster in there with that granddaddy's tractor.
Yeah.
Okay. Ewok wants me to do my Minnesota accent.
God, I didn't even know there was one. Go on. Let's see if I can hear the.
It's so hard for me to do it too. Like I'm not very good at it, but I can say Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Like I don't know many words that I could use with it, but you know, this is Minnesota. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I thought that was just on the Lego because of licensing issues, but is that true? That's crazy. That's crazy.
It sounded menacing. That's what I did. That. Never mind. Not getting into that kind of discussion. That's gonna get me heated there if I talk about that, because that.
Oh, Bob's stuck again.
Uh-oh. What's up?
No, nothing. Just, when you get stuck on a part.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That pilot is so tiny. Like... Oh, let me bring it up so that... There we go.
Oh,
Right there where my finger is.
Bless him.
That's for scale, too, so that shows you just how tiny the parts are on this. Just think of the movie Fargo or Bobby's mom from Bobby's World. Oh, don't you know?
Is that Minnesota?
Yeah, that's kind of a Minnesota. Don't you know? Oh, that's Jamaican. Never mind.
That does sound Jamaican. Easy now. Watch me ride.
I used to work with a lady whose name was Cleo. And I would always refer to her as Miss Cleo just because of the psychic that they had on TV. Call me now. Get your fortunes read. Oh no, did I?
How the hell does this go on?
I thought I'd lost a part. It was still on the runner. It's just so tiny.
Oh, and there you go. It just clips straight in. Sometimes you spend ages fumbling around.
Yes.
I'm making myself laugh as I'm saying it. You spend ages fumbling around, and then it just clicks into place. Quite remarkable. That's right,
So
Bob.
Sleeping says that Yak Face reported it. Or Yak Face is reporting. Vintage Collection is also rebranded in future toys.
No, it doesn't surprise me.
Oh yeah, you sure betcha. We'll be going up not north to the cabin. That's how it's supposed to sound. Destination Stone said his grandma was from Minnesota and she still had the accent. Now, Bob, how many accents do y'all have up there or over there?
So if we start north and we go south, so the very north you're in Scotland, obviously. You start with the what you call the Islands and the Highlands. So the Islands of Scotland and the Highlands, and so they have quite distinct languages themselves. So Shetland Islands, Outer Hebrides, Inner Hebrides, they have their own sort of distinct language, and then the Highlands similar, and then you've got north of Scotland, so you've got Aberdeen, and then that's got a slightly different Scottish accent, and then you've got Edinburgh and Glasgow, the two main cities in Scotland, and they've got different accents. Then you've got the border with England, and so it's the northeast of England. You've got Geordie, which is Newcastle, and then you've got a sort of off branch of Geordie, which is Teesside and Sunderland, and they've got a slightly different. It's still Geordie, but slightly different. And then in the north of England, you've got Yorkshire, you've got Lancashire, you've got Liverpudlian. So there's like half a dozen northern accents all within like an hour of each other.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then you've got the Midlands, so you've got Birmingham, you've got Brummie, and you've got Dudley and the West Country, Black Country, sorry, the Black Country, and then you've got the West Country. And then you've got Bristol, and there's so many. And then as you get further down south, you've got sort of Thames Valley accent, and then you got obviously Cockney, and And then you've obviously got received pronunciation, which is really really posh, public school kind of accents, which are basically think of really posh England, and that's. So there's tons, absolutely tons.
Yeah,
I've probably missed the load there, and I've probably offended people as well as I've gone through it.
Okay. That's like here. Like you start off like right here in our area, and it's very Charlestonian. But then you start getting like closer to the Midlands in South Carolina, and it's you start getting more like this. It starts sounding more like this, and then you get up to the mountains, and well, y'all, it really sounds like this. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's very it's very nasally compared to like. And then you get up to like where Destination Stone and them are from, and it's very, it's almost a whole nother language. Like they speak with their dialect, and their language it's very different. So like that's where you get the I reckons and Galderns and shoeys, hooies.
What's a shoey and a hooey?
That's when you go like shooey. Just basically, it's just an expression. Then you go to places like Georgia, and you get the oh hell.
Oh hell.
If you ever watched Squidbillies, that's a very good representation of Georgia. I'm kidding. It's not quite like that. Destination Stone says they like Cockney is their favorite. They love the Mighty Boosh. I think the only thing I really did like from the Mighty Boosh was Old Greg.
I didn't watch that, I must admit. I know a couple of the guys off it, but
yeah, Noel Fielding, and
yeah,
he was really the one that really kind of took off a lot more, and I recognize him a lot more in shows. Then again, I love British humor a lot more than probably most Americans do. Like I grew up watching Monty Python. I had an appreciation for John Cleese.
Yeah. Monty Python's kind of more kind of silly English humor, I think. Like run away.
Yeah, run away.
Well, I think probably English humor is probably more generally drier and sarcastic, and a bit.
That's why I like it. Is I love sarcasm.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sarcastic myself. Like I'll make a comment sometimes, and it goes over everybody's head, and I'm just like, I'm joking. Like one of our possible prospects for a job came in, and I was like, "Yeah, you'll learn that everybody hates you here, and nobody wants to talk with you." And she looked at me, and my boss was like, "Stop." They're afraid I'm gonna scare people away with just my sense of humor. Because see, I work in an emergency room, so I told one of the new hires, I was like, "Have you ever birthed a baby? You will. You will see the head and everything before you have a chance to finish your questions."
Oh dear.
And she was like, "Really?" I was like, "No, not really. They won't let you in the room with that." My boss was like, "Just stop. You're scaring away the prospects."
Poor thing. God, wouldn't life be boring though if we didn't have a laugh and a joke?
I know. So I'm glad I've got a sense of humor, because like I can pretty much handle anything with my jokes. Like if something gets really if it gets really hot in the hospital, I'm like, yeah, at least it's a dry heat. Give a good old Hudson quote there.
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah. I'll try to get this last step done, and I'm probably going to call it here.
Yeah.
Ripping yarns is good, according to Gilster. I love Chewing the Fat, the show from Glasgow.
It rings a bell, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's pretty much all Glaswegian like accent.
That's one of the strongest accents, to be honest.
And like they use like some of the old Glaswegian quotes.
There's a YouTuber called Dark Lycan, who does he's a toy collector, and he's got a very thick Glaswegian accent.
I have to check him out. But Chewing the Fat is like it's all people from like Glasgow and the surrounding areas. And so they actually have like one character that speaks with nothing but that thick Glaswegian accent. You can't understand anything he's saying, and they have to translate for him. All right, let's see here. Gotta cut out. Gotta get back to my E-runner now, and all my runners are off the runner stand. By the way,
are they? Oh, it worked then.
it totally worked for a few minutes, and now I'm looking back at them. I'm like, wow, everything is all pulled off.
Oh, Lady Miss, you're on about Red Dwarf.
I have never watched Red Dwarf, and I need to. I've been told it's really good.
It's got a very kind of quirky humor.
Oh,
it's great.
It's good for me then.
That's right. There's that guy on Red Dwarf, and he goes, "You smeghead, you smeghead, smeghead."
Smeg off, it's Red Dwarf.
Sorry, smeg off.
Oh my god. These are gonna suck. These are probably the tiniest little booster rockets I've ever had to cut off of anything. That's gonna require some tweezers and a lot of faith. Someone call a priest.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
You know what's funny is I'm actually an ordained minister.
That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts.
I bought a license as a gag gift for the Church of the Dude. And I didn't realize that it was an actual ordination. Like, you actually get ordained to be like a dudist from the Big Lebowski. So now I am a dudist. And I'm actually in the state of South Carolina, as long as you're a notary public.
You've heard my dude chant, haven't you?
I hadn't.
You haven't, you?
No.
Haven't you?
I thought I did. Maybe.
The dude. Have you not heard it?
Oh,
you need to check out. I'll go on my channel one time and go to the Monkey Lizard music playlist and then play the dude chant.
Definitely. I'm gonna be hitting up your playlist here in a little bit. That reminds me, I got to go copy your link real quick so I can put it in the stream here.
It's just Salacious Rum. It's just youtube.com /Salacious Rum. 18.
We're getting close to the end here.
Yeah.
Salacious Rum's all one word, right?
It is.
All right. There we go. Save.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind sir.
All right. Well, I've gotten the torso done.
I pretty much have as well. I think there's only one or two steps, but...
You look at the next step here and see what that's going to be. Oh, yeah, I'm almost done. Literally, I just have to build the head, snap everything together, and that's it.
Very good.
well, finish up the torso. It's literally like a few more steps.
So I think off stream I will finish the torso bit so that I'm at the same point as you.
Yeah. I mean, literally all I've got to do is start building the hose attachments and all that. That'll probably take me the rest of the next stream to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
So should we do one last stream then next week on this?
Yeah.
On this kit? Yeah. And then
let's do one last stream, and we'll.
Yeah.
If you want to, we can go back to your channel and do it.
Awesome.
Same bat time, same bat network.
Brilliant.
But anyway, guys, that's it for today's stream. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Y'all can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and TikTok. Check out my wonderful... oh, my God. Check out my wonderful friend here, Salacious Rum. Again, that's youtube.com/Salacious Rum, and I believe I spelled that right.
That's it. You have. Well done.
Just want to make sure I typed that in right. Go check him out. Great content creator. Makes some awesome videos. Also, a great sense of humor as well. You definitely aren't missing anything. You definitely are missing something if you haven't subscribed. If you hadn't checked him out, go check him out.
Thank you.
Bob, Salacious, it's been great having y'all on here tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Well, today, I should say.
Thanks for having us both and introducing us into the Gundam world, and we've really enjoyed this, and looking forward to finishing it off same time next Sunday.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once you get your next kit for an HG, you're always welcome to come on like my Gunpla hangers on Tuesdays if you're free.
Brilliant.
But anyway, everybody, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Or today. I keep wanting to say tonight. It's only like 12:44 our time. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Much love, comrades, and Das Vidanya.
Das Vidanya.